The Pledge of Allegiance.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Hey, Chieftains. It's Mr. Richards over at Chieftain TV. Now, the normal announcements are going to play here in just a second, so you'll hear from Tyler, Logan, and the crew about all the Chieftain happenings going on this week. But administration has asked for a special announcement. Students, you need to be parking in the student parking spaces if you drive to school. You can't park in the crosshatched areas. You definitely can't park in the handicap spaces. And you absolutely can't park in the employee or visitor parking, the yellow spaces. You need to be parking in the student parking spots. Also, if you do park in those spots, you need to have an updated, current, this year, SHS parking tag. Failure to have the tag displayed, parking in the wrong spots, these are going to come with disciplinary consequences, including losing parking privileges for the rest of the year. And we don't want that. So guys, please park in the proper parking. Anyway, let's get back to the fun stuff. Let's have some announcements, huh? See you guys around in the hallways and have a happy Monday.
Good afternoon, Chieftains. I'm Tyler.
And I'm Logan.
To start us off, prom tickets will be on sale until the 17th, so get one soon.
We're approaching the end of the year. The last day to check out library books is April 10th, and all books will be due April 25th.
There's a sign-up sheet in the counselor's office for the Senior Girls Banquet. Anyone interested can sign up. It will be on April 30th at 6 p.m. at the Elks Lodge. RSVP by April 16th.
Hopefully you got your ICAP done last week, but if you didn't, you better get it done now.
And a reminder for seniors, make sure you get your cap and gown sorted so you can actually go through graduation.
Now, to talk soccer, on the 8th, we've got a game over at Piedmont, and a game here on the 11th against Enid. And in terms of track, we've got a meet on the 11th at Claremore.
And now for baseball. Baseball and more baseball. We've got a game on the 7th here against U.S. Grant, a game on the 10th over at Booker T, and a game on the 11th here against Victory Christian.
And with the main news out of the way, over to Doyle with your Club Corner.
Good afternoon, Chieftains, and happy April. Seniors, it's only downhill from here, so you better be keeping up to date with the news around here, especially my, Doyle, section of the news, Club Corner, because who else is going to keep you from dropping out? With introductions done, let's have some club foolery. Beginning with a club classic, FCA will be meeting this Wednesday the 9th in room 420 with lunch being provided. As someone who loves to eat, this really speaks to me. Next on the charcuterie board is our striking JROTC, which competing in their first REC drone competition at Allen High School in Texas. They gave it their all and achieved 8th place. So if you know anyone who likes to wear green on Wednesdays, make sure to give them a pat on the back for their piloting efforts. That's all from me this time. I hope you all have a wonderful week, and I'll see you next time. Back to you two.
Thanks, Doyle.
And now, time for some weather. It's been quite intense lately, but we've got some clear news this week.
Hello, I'm your weatherman Enrique. You know how it's been. Dark, cloudy, depressing. But this week's going to be really sunny. This week, the high is 79, the low is 52. This weekend's also going to be sunny. The high is 82, and the low is 60. So you better get that spring cleaning started. But have a great week, Chieftains.
Thanks, Enrique.
And that's all for your weekly Chieftain news.
Have a great week, Chieftains.